of the day. If you're watching these, yes, I recorded them one after another. I'm outside while the baby's napping, and Kay got to take the boys to a thrift store. It's her birthday, so that's one of the things she wanted to do. So I'm stoked she's out there doing it. She got out to play Magic the Gathering for the first time in like almost 2 years. Last night, had a great time. It was actually her first time out since like the day of or the day before Z was born. So that's, for those of you who don't know, that's like a little over 9 months ago. Yeah, and I actually, the last time I went out was the night before that, to a Trip Street concert. But yeah. So, topic of the day. The most amazing birthday card I've ever sent. So, when my wife and I met, we had a great 2 months of being friends. And then one night we hung out and I made her dinner and I gave her, as a friend, just like watching a movie, like gave her, she was really tense, so I just gave her a little hand rub and then gave her a foot rub, and she was really relaxed. And, you know, we ended up actually falling asleep on her big sofa couch together, and, I can't remember where we were full asleep, but we ended up falling asleep together, all clothes on, like totally one of those innocent friend moments that was super just like sweet and cute. But we both woke up realizing that like there was something that, you know, that there could be more there. And I kind of was like, okay, I got to take this slow. I'm still living in the room of these people's house and don't have a decent setup for my life and don't know what's going on with things. And she was still in a relationship with someone and that had been rocky for a couple of years, and, you know, like all kinds of things. So I was like, I don't, you know, we both knew better than to intertwine that kind of stuff. So she got kind of freaked out and quit calling me for a little bit, and I kind of just let it be. And then 6 months later, my brother called me up and wanted me to be his roommate in Austin, Texas. So I moved from Tallahassee to Austin, Texas, because it seemed like a fun idea, and didn't think much of anything for a little bit. I'd gone to a musical event in March at the Swanee Park, a place that both she and I love, and seeing the band that we saw the night we got engaged, and was really like, oh my gosh. And I kept thinking of her, and I was like, man, I don't know why I keep thinking of her. Why I wish she was here. And then skip to the future, we're getting engaged and married, and seeing our first anniversary, seeing that band. So maybe I was just looking ahead to the future. I don't know. But yeah. And so, yeah, that person that introduced us, that I talked about in the last video, was like, oh, she started talking to me again. She got out of that relationship, and she's really like working on herself, and, you know, like wants to do better in life than she was before. And I was just like, heck yeah. And then I asked her, I was like, if I send a birthday card, will you give it to her? And, you know, so it doesn't seem creeper-like, getting her address or anything like that. She was like, yeah. So I got this birthday card and wrote a really nice message about how, like, you know, the friendship we had, and like when I had thought about her at that music festival, and you know, and that it'd be really cool to see if now that she's really focusing on, you know, like improving her life, like what, you know, what kind of friendship we could have. And so I just left my, you know, put my email, my phone number, put a little pink glitter in the card to be fun and cute because it was her birthday, and sent it off. And then got a phone call in, can't remember exactly what day. I can't remember if it was before or after my birthday because it's right after hers. But yeah. And then we started talking on, what was it at the time? It wasn't Zoom. Oh, shoot. It was the one that we all used back before Zoom was a thing. When we started talking on that video messenger, like, regularly. And then planned on her coming to visit for New Year's. And the rest has been history. You know, that's when we got together. And then we're engaged a couple months later. And we're married the next New Year's Eve. So the greatest birthday card I ever sent was on a whim because it felt like the thing to do. And apparently it was, because it was the thing that turned my life in the best direction I could not even imagine. So if you think about sending that birthday card, going on that trip, going to see that person, you know, like if you feel like connecting with somebody, like it really feels important, do it. Because that's the best birthday card I've ever sent. So another happy birthday to my wife. And happy birthday to any other Virgos out there. Heck yeah, Virgos. We rock. Woo, Virgos. Yeah. Shut that in my house now.